Eurostat has revealed that industrial output in the Eurozone fell more than expected in June, dropping 1.3%. This decline, driven by a significant 2.3% decrease in Germany and an 11.3% decrease in Ireland, challenges the idea that the 20-nation union is resilient to the effects of a global trade war. Across the board, every industrial sector except for energy production experienced a decline. Non-durable consumer goods saw the biggest drop at 4.7%, followed by a 2.2% fall in capital goods production. Eurostat also revised its May output growth estimate down to 1.1% from the previously reported 1.7%. Despite this, the Eurozone's GDP still grew by 0.1% in the second quarter, and employment also saw a slight rise of 0.1%. The Office for National Statistics reported that the UK economy grew by 0.3% in the second quarter. This figure, though slower than the 0.7% growth in the previous quarter, exceeded expectations thanks to a strong 0.4% expansion in June. This growth was driven by increases in the service sector 0.4% and construction 1.2%, while the production sector fell by 0.3%. The ONS noted that pressures from tax increases and global trade tensions contributed to the overall quarterly slowdown. Additionally, UK Finance Minister Rachel Reeves has highlighted how British economic growth in the first quarter of the year was the fastest in the group of 7 large advanced economies.
Today's numbers show that the economy beat expectations in the second quarter of this year. We are the fastest growing economy in the G7 for the first half of this year, with a GDP growth of 0.3% this quarter, and that's after GDP growth of 0.7% the quarter before that. Growth was broad-based in the first half of this year, with increases in manufacturing, in services, the biggest part of our economy, and also in construction as well, reflecting this government's focus on getting Britain building again. So the numbers are welcome, and importantly, GDP per person is also up. So that means more money in the pockets of working people. But I recognise we're just a year into this government. There is more to do to ensure that working people in all parts of Britain are better off. But these numbers show that our economy is growing. We are producing more, and that's good for living standards and good for businesses across our country as well.
On another note, the Office for National Statistics data has shown that British exports to the United States slumped by 13.5% to their lowest level in 3 years in June. Sales to the U.S. amounted to £3.9 billion, a decrease of £0.7 billion from May and about 20% lower than the 2024 monthly average of £4.9 billion. In contrast, British imports of U.S. goods saw an increase of £2 billion in June, which was largely driven by a rise in aircraft sales. The decline in exports is attributed to new U.S. tariffs on various UK goods, which came into effect during the quarter.